and welcome to another chapter of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. So today we are at chapter 20, Defending Talriga. Alright, so let's begin. The Kingdom of Dane lies on the northmost edge of Telith. Its coastline is bathed in the icy currents of the northern sea, and frigid winds howl inland with terrible ferocity. As a result, Dane winters are raw and brutal. Ice and snow scour the land, leaving frozen scars in their wake. Through these blizzards, General Ike and the Crimean army press ever forward. Benin's Imperial Senate may have lent Crimea troops, but even they doubt that the army can successfully fight off Dane. Yet somehow Ike and company defy all odds and capture victory after victory. Embracing both Princess Elincia's dream of a liberated Crimea and the tragic history of his parents, Ike marches in grim silence. This can only mean one thing. The enemy knows exactly how we are going to move. With your permission, I'll begin an investigation to see if there's anyone suspicious among the troops. Ike? Ike, are you alright? Oh yes, sorry, what was it? Nothing, I was just giving you the standard update. Shall I put it off till later? No, sorry, but can you start over from the beginning? I'll pay attention this time. Understood. Good morning, you two. What's wrong, Ike? You look so sleepy. I've had a lot in my mind. I meant to sleep last night, but I was up thinking. Before I knew it, it was morning. Really? I never thought I'd hear that. Ike didn't sleep because he was thinking. I wonder if Sorin will start being polite. Listen, Titania, can I just... Brother, Ike! What's wrong, miss? What am I going to do? My medallion's gone. What? It's gone? No. What am I going to do? It was my only memento of my mother. Did you drop it or put it somewhere and forget? Something like that? No, I always carry it with me. I would never lose it. I had it before I went to bed last night. It vanished while I was sleeping. Don't cry, it's not your fault. But... I said don't cry, I'll find it, alright? Alright, sorry. Oh, this is bad. The medallion is gone. Are you serious? You are to begin immediately. Yet that's... General Petrine, if we do this thing, Dane will suffer. It's for the good of the country. Besides, it's only one territory. Stop mewling like an old woman. I hear you, and yet, if the goal is merely to stop the Crimean army, this is not necessary. The same for my troops will suffice. The last idiot who told me that ended up in a corpse pile. Now listen to me and listen well. No matter how passionate you are when you tell me you'll defeat Crimea, I'll never pin my hopes on a bunch of foreigners. All you have to do is stop their forward progress, that's all. My plan will accomplish this. General Petrine, do you truly think so little of us? It's true that we were born in Benin and not Dane, but my men and I have been loyal to this country for 18 years. We have spared no effort to learn all the proper manners and customs of this land. But now, after all of that, to be dismissed as a bunch of foreigners. No one asked how long you've lived here. Want to know why? Because no one cares. Certainly not me. Where were you born? Where were you raised? Huh. This country doesn't need squatters like you. The only people Dane can count on in times of crisis are Danes themselves. Everyone else is just gutter ladies. So we're useless. Is that what you're saying? You tell me, my Grant. Why is it that your unit, which was trained to be an elite royal guard, is here patrolling this hike-infested Blackwater? The answer's clear to me. How about you? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I offending you? Well, here's your chance to show us your worth. Hot Cremia's advance. If you are as skilled as you claim, you should be able to limit the damage to its bare minimum, should you not? Angry is a good look for you. I look forward to seeing the results of your work. Get going, Outlander. What the hell? She's a real bee. General Sharon, must we truly go through with this? It's such a horrific act. It's only recently that the citizens hereabout have even come to trust us. We have no choice but to obey. It is as the woman says, the only thing we can do is ensure a criminal army is defeated as soon as possible. General, open the floodgates. Do it now. Oh, God. This seems bad. Like, just a bit more. Would you mind hearing my report on our last battle? Sure, go ahead. Well. Alright. So we've got quite some Zenny here. Okay. Alright. Look at this. Wow, so many of them. So, General, there look to be a lot of enemy soldiers ahead, mostly Dane, but there are some crows from Kilvas as well. More than our last fight. Yeah, there is a lot, but the most troubling thing is that King Kilvas is with them. The Crow King himself is cooperating with Dane. Yep, and compared to the other crows, the king is in a class by himself. Obviously he's no match for our king, but anyway, you should move carefully. An entire unit under the command of King Kilvas. I think that bodes ill for us. The outcome of battle hinges on how we deal with them. Kilvas soldiers, As fellow bird tribe Lagus, what can you tell us about them? Please, don't lump us together with those carrion birds. We're not partial to the crows. As you know, we are outmanned by Dane troops. Is there any way to get the ravens to withdraw? That would be a tremendous help. Well, suppose I could go meet with King Kilvas if I had to. I don't think that my speaking to him is going to make a difference though. If you like, we will try, but don't expect anything to come of it. No matter the circumstances, I will never get again speak to a crow. Yeah, he sold him. I mean, I can understand his feelings. No matter what we decide, sitting here like this is giving the enemy more time to prepare. You're right, come on, let's get moving. Okay, so first things first, let us check the map. The ballista. The ballista is a problem in itself. Okay. So this is the guy, like the commander of Dane troops. And where is the king? Oh god. That king is gonna be lots of trouble. I guess this is kind of really problematic. Okay, so is Vulcan. I need to remove him because he cannot do anything against those guys. Okay, Boyd, well, it's not really this time, is it? Guys like Muarim can be more have. Okay, so I guess I have like the best units right now. So let's check the items. Oh, Shinon has nothing really. Okay. A longbow, well, it's gonna attack from a distance. Alright. Let us see. So the front lines is gonna be Titania, of course, and Gatri. If I can get rid of the ballista soon, that's gonna be a huge plus. Okay. It's problem with this controller, damn it. Alright, so I guess this should do it. These are the guys that I need. Let's save. You never know what's gonna happen. I might have to retry again, so let's just save. Sir, the Crimean army has arrived. I hope they are prepared to pass into oblivion, for this will be their final resting place. Crimean stragglers joined with an army on loan from Penion. I have even heard they have a betrayer in the midst, and yet they still march on. What an odd group, but as long as Kilva stands at the side of Dane, they have no future. Ah, I suppose they're just unlucky. Oh god. If he makes the move, it's gonna be problematic. It appears the enemy has spotted us. Well, a group this large is hard to miss. How will you proceed? No tricks, nothing fancy. We'll hit them from the front, fast and hard. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but if you don't do something about Kilvas, you're at a disadvantage. Yes, I've heard about the ravens, but even so, it's not as if we can turn tail and run away. Now, I think Conit, King Kilvas and Prince Razon used to be close friends. Did you ask him to speak to the king? He was most emphatic in his refusal. It seems that Nezala was responsible for Razon's capture at the hands of Duke Tanis. I can't really blame him. Neither can I. And the Hawks? They too are of the bird tribes, surely some connection can be found there. They weren't very excited about the situation or the suggestion. You could command them to do it. There's an antagonism between the tribes that we don't understand. I'd rather not force the issue. Trying to coerce them into it would be unfair. I will let them do as they please. That is so very like of you. However, giving orders that are unpopular is often necessary when one is in command, and maybe so, but I can only do things the best I know how, my own way. Come, it's time to go. Alright, so first things first, let's deal with this band of crows. Coin. Really? Seriously. Coin. What am I gonna do with a coin? Now, battery. Let's move here. And wait. Steel axe is gonna do the job. Okay. So the first thing is that I should avoid trouble. That's the first important thing. After that, I can think. Okay. Oh, damn. Alright, since these guys are getting closer to me, gives me an advantage. Okay, so I'm gonna use Tanith to attack those guys there. And then Jonathan is gonna get back here because I will need him for other things. All right. Killer axe, okay. Okay, so I think I should go east to avoid the Crow King, but also to get rid of most enemies before I can, move see what to do. Okay. Muarim is really good because he doesn't lose form, but at the same time he's kinda weak because he doesn't really have much defense. Okay, and as long as the Ballista Man is there, it's gonna be a problem, so I need to think about a solution to that. A healer. Okay. Wow. Totally healed. Damn. Look at how much damage he dealt. I don't really want to use hand axe in close combat, but they're the ones who attacked. Don't have much choice. Okay. I'm gonna chase you to the depths of hell. No. A more effective weapon. Okay, yeah, just stay there. A soldier, okay. You see, this is his problem, Muarim's problem. He's not... Damn. He's not good as far as defense is concerned. He takes lots of damage. I think because he stays in his Lagos form for a long time. Makes him at disadvantage. Let's see. You see, speed -1, strength -3, skill -2, defense -1, resistance -1. Not really the best. Okay, yes. All right. Like how much? Is it like unlimited, really? I don't think it's unlimited. Okay, crown here. Oh damn, I cannot reach the crown. Really? Did he have to hit? Come Okay, good. Okay, some resistance, even though it was only HP and resistance. This could have been more. Well, wow. So who's this? Titania. Yeah, she can attack with a hand axe. Damn it. Okay, so I'm gonna stop the way here for those. Let us see. Okay, this is problematic. Even if I attack, it's gonna leave 20, leave him 20. If I attack with Sorin, okay, he's gonna be dead, but we have this guy here. Okay, this one here is not to be feared. So let's use, wait, how much defense does he have? 7. How about Shinon? 6. Oh, that's why Shinon takes lots of damage. Okay. Hopefully a critical, hopefully? No? Okay. Okay, let's kill this one. Alright, I wanted Rolf to do the critical, not you. But, okay, no problem. Uh-oh. Now this is a problem because this guy might attack. Wait. Okay. I guess it's better this way. So we have this guy here. You can attack many. I don't know who is he going to attack. Okay. So he got away. That's good because he was such a problematic guy. I was really worried out there. They hate, you know. Really? Oof. I thought he would attack twice. So we have here 3 enemies. This one. Nice. Okay. Just stay where you are. Now let me think carefully after beating those enemies. But I still need like think about the others. So morning, I think I'm just to go here, finish this one, so that she stops attacking or stops actually healing. Alright. Liz is also gonna lose form really soon. Okay. So it's quite easy to beat. So let's see. Okay. Let's see. Wait. Now who is here? Right, so the boss. Wow. Look at his mobility. Huge mobility. Next one. Okay, so this is the ballista. Kill us. Okay, good. Good thing he's not able to reach me. So we can actually avoid this fight altogether. Oh, there is a crow here. Didn't pay attention to him. Come here. Okay. This music, like, there is danger. Okay. Janaf is gonna lose form as well, so soon. Wait. There is one here. Oh. I need to get rid of him as well. Damn it. Oh. The Crow King has moved. This is a problem. This is a real problem. Okay. Oh, I cannot reach the Crow King. Damn it. Okay, Titania, just get back to safety. I mean, at least...
الله أكبر الله.
Okay. So here and wait. Okay, Shinon to safety. Janov to safety as well. Please. Problem. Yes. Alright. Now, the Crow King. Let's see what the Crow King is gonna do. Okay, he wants to attack at me. Oh, black wings. Among humans, these are considered bad omens, are they not? Then take these omens as fact and let them herald to the afterlife. Wow. Of course, how can you touch that goddamn Crow King? Alright, so let us see now. Can we really beat this one? I don't think so. I mean, even this, which is the Lago's killer, is gonna barely do something. Or when he attacks. Wow. Okay, so let us try to talk to him with Jana. You, King Kelvas, you egg-stealing snake. One of Tiban's flock, hey? You are his eyes, if I'm not mistaken. It's not enough that you sold the White Prince to humans, now you are fighting against Lagus. You hawks rescued Reason, didn't you? So everything worked out in the end. What's the problem? I'd like you to repeat those words to the prince's face. Reason is here? Here? Why? He supports the Crimean army. The Beork leading this army helped him to escape Serenus Forest. Helped him? Are you saying a human came to the aid of Reason? Lagus? Yes, and he rescued Princess Leon too. Leon is alive? Don't play the fool, you know the life of the forest has returned. That was their power to work. I see, that's how the forest... Of course. Listen up, Crow. You need to fly over there and talk to the prince. If you don't do it, I'm gonna know that you are really the enemy and report that back to King Tebar. Think it over. What to do? Should I attack him? Of course not. That would be suicide. Okay. Not enough. So I'm gonna use a lance to make it enough. Nice. Okay. But of course he's not gonna talk to him. Of course. But I think now the Crow King is not gonna attack. I am hoping he's not gonna attack. So let's end the turn here and see. Come on, accursed king. Don't attack me. Reason. Hey, Reason. Look at you. You look sharp, kid. Go away. Oh, so you can talk. You, how dare you show your face to me? Well, I have been called brazen before. Some have gone so far as to say shameless. Come on, at least let me give you a reason. Begone, my ears are closed to you. Reason, we're friends, are we not? Oh yes, friends. In fact, we're such good friends that you sold me to that foul, bloated man. I didn't really sell you. Besides, I planned on rescuing you right away. You were just an impatient and flew away on your own, so Are you blaming me? No, well, maybe, it was I who was in the wrong, on all accounts. No one was hurt in the end. Come on, smooth those ruffled feathers, alright? Diane is alive. Yes, Tiban's attendant told me. That's wonderful news. When he sees her face, I'm sure King Lorazier will begin to feel better at once. Things are really looking up, aren't they, Reason? I suppose that if you hadn't deceived me and taken me to the forest, we might not have discovered her. So, I will forgive you, just this once. Reason, oh, that's... With conditions. Will you accept them? What are they? Pull your troops from this battle now and never again enter into combat against your fellow Ladus. Oh, come on, Reason. That's asking too much. What will you do then? Will you continue to fight the Crimean army to which I'm in service? Farewell, you win, Reason. I'll leave and take my soldiers with me. However, I cannot say what the future will bring. I have the fate of my nation to consider after all. Farewell. So we're friends again? Come to Kilvas for a visit, will you? Neruchi will be so pleased. I'll do that when the war is over. Diana and I will both come. Really? You'll come to this goddamn Crow King who sold you? Oh. And as for Tiban, I'll speak with him. There's no need for you to worry. He fears the Hawk King. Thank you. Farewell. And watch yourself. This is war, you know. Okay, get the hell out of here. It was such... really a bother. Damn it. Listen to me, Dark Wings. Way of Kelvas I live in. Turn at once and head for home. Okay. I don't really care if they get killed, because they deserve it. Oh, they can heal themselves or what? Oh, they have an elixirs with them. Okay. So the guys here lost their forms, alright? Okay, so let's stay here. Now that I got rid of the most annoying thing, these guys are no match for my army. I really wanna attack them and kill them. God damn. Hawks. Not hawks, crows. Nice. So when he has this form, he can chant up to 4 people. He's surrounded. Interesting. Kelvas has betrayed us. I think abandoned would be more accurate, but idiot. It's the same thing. Curse of humans, we should never trust them. Okay, die. You deserve it. Okay, now let us. Oh, yeah, the javelin. Okay. No, let us see. So these guys aren't moving, are they? They are gonna move sooner or later. Okay. Alright, nice. More defense, more resistance and speed. That's very interesting. Okay, let's use Titania here. Okay. Alright, so that should end this turn, and let's see. Really? So this guy with the ballista can attack that far. Wow. Does someone here need healing? Yeah. Where's that sonic sword that he has? A sorcerer's blade that uses magic, not strength, to attack. Okay. This is bad. Let's see. Yes. If he doesn't want to attack, I'm gonna just attack. Huh. He wants to attack at a stupid thing. I guess playtime's over with them. Let's defeat the boss, shall we? We defeat those guys here. Let's aid him. Yeah, that's the problem. I need to pay attention to this ballista as well. Okay, so the chanting thing is just to get experience points. Not really necessary, but it's gonna be helpful. Seems like those guys don't want to attack. So let's use Dalith. You know what? I'm done with this. I'm just gonna finish them. If Titania doesn't kill this one, I'm gonna finish the boss. I just want to get more experience points, that's why I'm just kinda playing with them. Okay. So his ballista is finished. Alright. Let's just do a little fancy thing here. Awaken, all of you. Alright, so it seems like he's gonna attack. My sword is lightning. Do you think you can follow its dance? Play a bit. Okay, we're gonna play a bit. Let's play a bit. Okay, so the boss doesn't want to move, which is good. Okay, this isn't really good now, because he might use a critical attack. Now, let's finish this priest and kill the boss. Okay, so who is gonna finish this boss? You here, come. I'm gonna get my revenge from you. I'm thinking about Ike. Most likely Ike is gonna do the job. Let's see how much Guthrie can deal. Oh, 16 by 2. No, not at all. Steel axe. Alright, let's do it. Really? Really? That was 70+%. The amount of damage that he can deal to Tanif is really annoying. I think because that sword is made of wind magic. Obviously those guys are weak to wind magic. Let's get to safety. So let's make Ike finish this guy here. Iron sword is more than enough. Your fighting style is unique. It is rough and awkward. You're terribly strong. Who was your teacher? My father. Really? Then we are the same. My father taught me to wield a sword as well. Neither of us can afford to lose. Well, shame. Magic. Are you serious? What is Ike going to do with magic? It's really stupid. We won, somehow. Yeah, because the Crow King didn't intervene, otherwise it would have been the end for us. It is because you did an excellent job of driving off the ravens. Yeah, if we had continued to fight them, we would have suffered more casualties than this. I must extend thanks to reason. My lord Ike, I'm pleased to see you well. You haven't been injured, have you? Princess Valencia, I'm fine. I am unharmed. She's in love with Ike, I guess. Oh, that's good. Ike, may I have a word? And if you don't mind, Princess Valencia, would you join us as well? Please, join me in that building. What could it be? Let's go and see. This is holy. Incredible, no? It's gold, all of it. They must be filthy rich. There's so much, it doesn't even seem real. What do we do with it? Take it. It's the spoils of war. So naturally it's ours. Yeah. For the first time ever, I agree with Sorin. In that case, I'd like to borrow 50,000. Would that be alright? That's a lot of money. What are you going or planning on doing? It's a private matter. I apologize, Commander. You're not a child. There is no reason for me to pry. Yeah, he's going to pay Volker to get information. My Lord Ike, please use this gold for the mercenary company. Until now, I haven't had the resources to adequately pay them, so please. No, if I may borrow the 50,000, that will be more than. You want to borrow it, you'll accept it, and in good faith. The remainder will give it to Sorin for company maintenance. Would that be alright, Princess Valencia? Yeah, give that to Sorin because he knows what he's going to do. And borrow. Do you borrow from your enemy? And then Petrine. I want to meet her and kick her butt. General, Petrine, please, General. I'm just a messenger. However, I have to tell you. I already heard you, damn hurt. I hated those filthy crows right from the start. Even so, to be betrayed in such a fashion, someone will pay for this. Oh, you certainly had your way with us, didn't you, King Keras? But if you want to make an enemy of Dane, then so be it. Once Gally has fallen, we'll turn our attention to your puny nation and wipe it off the face of the world. Why are you still here? Do you find me amusing? Shall I make my dance for you? No, ma'am. No, never. No, I beg your pardon. Sorry, I will go now. Those breath. I need something brilliant plan. If this continues much longer, the king will have my head. You wanted to see me. You've waited a long time. Take this. It's the gold you were promised. Finally scraped it together, eh? I'll gladly accept it. Aren't you going to count it? There's no need, I'll trust you. Alright then, I'll take what was promised, the report you wrote for my father. There isn't one. What? There's no report, never was. You lied to me. You exploited my need to know more about my father. There is something I must tell you. However, it could not be written down. It is too great of a secret for that. Your father told me to wait until I thought you were mature enough to hear it, and then to tell you myself. Mature? Then what was the 50,000 gold for? Ah, the gold. That was my idea. I thought it would be a good way to test how resourceful and responsible you were. Get started. I want to hear it all. I've spent a long time as Grail's hired shadow. A long time. I remained hidden from sight in case the day ever arrived that I needed to fulfill my contract. All that time for one job. What was it? If Grail were ever to go berserk, I was to stop him. I was to take his life. Oh, really? What the hell? What? Actually, there was one other thing. If Grail were ever slain by his pursuers, I was to watch over his son and tell him Grail's secret at an appropriate time. That was my job. Berserk? What are you talking about? Why would you have to kill my father? Because of Leran's medallion. What medallion? What are you talking about? The medallion your sister carries. Huh? That old bronze thing? I thought it was just a keepsake of my mother's. Are you telling me that it's something more? Grail told me it was an object of great peril, but nothing more. I did some investigating on my own though, and what I discovered surprised me. Tell me. Leran was one of the Huron clan, an ancestor of our Prince Reason, who carried with him a bronze medallion. Long ago, a band of heroes defeated an evil god and imprisoned it therein. Yeah, obviously. An evil god. Do you think this is funny? You are joking, aren't you? Unfortunately, I am not, and I have no idea how the cursed thing came to be in Grail's possession. That being said, I know that the men who hunted your father were actually seeking the medallion. Why they wanted it and what they planned to do with it, just thinking about it gives me chills. I'm finding all of this little hard to believe. You said the medallion was an object of great peril, didn't you? Then why would my father allow Miss to carry it around? That doesn't make any sense. It is because she can carry it safely. Actually, she's the only one who can. If you want proof, think back. Have you ever once touched it? No, I haven't. A long time ago, I remember reaching out for it while Mist had it in her hand, and my father scolded me harshly. After that, I assumed it was my sister's alone, and I never reached for it again. Compared to other people, the balance within your sister is extremely strong. Our mother, it seems, was the same. That's why they could bear it safely. The medallion is like a strong poison. It takes the worst aspects of a person and magnifies them 1,000-fold. Grail touched it only once, and it drove him to complete madness. So that's what you meant when you said he went berserk? That's right. Bayok and Lagus are made up of two forces, balance and chaos. In this, there is no difference between us. It is a proportion of balance to chaos that determines how much the medallion affects a person. In that sense, it predicts how much harm that person might do. Your father was one of the preeminent swordmen of his generation. That day after he touched the medallion, 20 soldiers had come for him, 20 highly trained killers. Your father barely broke a sweat gathering them down. Then he began attacking his neighbors, those who had taken him in, concealed his identity, and called him friend. He slew them one by one until your mother rushed him, thinking only to save her husband from himself. Oh, God. And then he killed his wife. Oh, God. It was over in an instant. Your mother grabbed the medallion from his hand and stepped away from him. They say she smiled as he pulled his sword from her breast and forgave him as her life's blood spilled into the street. My father killed my mother. No, this can't be. It was the medallion. Its power is too great for any man, even one of your father's caliber. Me? You? It's either of us touched it. If either of us touched it, I'm certain we both would have been consumed by madness. When your father regained his senses, he tracked me down. It seems he had heard rumors of me some time before. He said he had need of someone like me, close-mouthed, skilled, and most importantly, willing to do any sort of work. Of course, after hearing what he wanted me to do, I turned him down. Grail was once a famed general. He was Sir Gawain, one of Dane's 4 riders, and I recognized him at once. There was no chance someone like me would ever be able to stop him. But you took the job anyway. Why did you change your mind? Grail had lost his wife, and his grief was overpowering. To keep anything like that from happening again, he crippled himself. He slashed the tendons in his sword hand so that he could not wield the sword again. I took the job only because he had become someone my skill could handle. And even then, he was still far stronger than most men. I don't know what to say. Oh, God. That is Grail's secret, as I know it. I now entrust you the responsibility of seeing that the medallion does not fall into the wrong hands. Your sister must keep it. So my father lay dying. He told me to forget everything and live in peace. What did he mean? He didn't want you to lose yourself and go hunting for revenge, I suppose. He was killed much sooner than he ever expected to be. So my father's dying wish was for me to protect the medallion. If I can do that, everything will be alright. I believe so. At the very least, that must take precedent over everything else. I understand. Okay. Oh, one last thing. What is it? Do you want to hire me in the event that you go berserk someday? If we make a deal now, you won't have to worry about it anymore. As for payment, I can take it out of the 50,000 you just gave me. What do you say? Okay, whatever. Please. That was a wise decision. And in that case, I no longer need to conceal my true identity. Huh? Okay, so we're gonna become an assassin. Great. So that 50,000 gold was totally worth giving it to him. Alright, assassin, nice. I'm not really a thief, I'm an assassin. From now on, I'll take any job you've got, no matter how dirty. Father, mother, oh, why? Okay, so that was chapter 19, Entrusted. A long chapter, but we know now who is Grail, what's his true identity. Okay, quite a revelation, like late in the game, but still, a revelation. That's good. It's good to know. Okay, so this is it. This was chapter 19. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave a like, and comment below, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.